Rise in silence until they can't ignore you.
You know that feeling. That weight in your chest when you look in the mirror and don't recognize the person staring back.
When you lie awake at 3 in the morning, wondering if this is all there is.
When you watch others win while you're still stuck at the starting line.
I know that feeling.
And I'm going to tell you something right now that might hurt. But it's the truth you need to hear.
Nobody is coming to save you. Not your family, not your friends, not some miracle that falls from the sky.
The person who's going to pull you out of this darkness is you.
And today, that person is going to wake up.
Let's be honest about where you are right now. Maybe you've failed more times than you can count.
Maybe you've started 100 things and finished nothing. Maybe you've made promises to yourself that you broke the very next day.
Maybe people have stopped believing in you.
Maybe you've stopped believing in yourself.
You see everyone else moving forward, getting promotions, building businesses, finding love, living the life you dream about.
And you're still here?
Still stuck, still struggling, still starting over.
Again, you wake up with good intentions.
Today will be different, you tell yourself.
Today, I'll finally do it.
But by noon, you're back to the same patterns.
The same excuses, the same distractions, the same weakness.
And at night, you hate yourself for it. You're tired of being tired. Tired of being weak.
Tired of watching your potential die a little more every single day?
Some of you are lonely, not because you don't have people around you, but because nobody understands the war that's happening inside your head.
You smile, you laugh, you pretend everything is fine. But inside, you're drowning.
And the worst part? You know it's your fault.
You know you could be more. You know you're capable of greatness. But something keeps holding you back. Fear, comfort, doubt. The voice in your head that whispers, "You're not good enough. You never will be." You've listened to that voice for too long.
And it's destroying you.
Listen to me. What you're feeling right now, that pain,
That shame? That frustration?
good. Don't run from it.
Don't numb it with distractions.
Feel it.
Because that pain is your alarm clock. It's your wake-up call. It's life telling you that something has to change.
And that change starts today.
Here's the truth nobody wants to tell you. Your situation is not special. Your problems are not unique. Every person who's ever achieved anything meaningful has felt exactly what you're feeling right now. They've failed. They've doubted. They've wanted to quit. The difference?
They didn't.
They didn't wait for motivation.
They didn't wait to feel ready.
They didn't wait for perfect conditions.
They just moved. Even when it hurt. Even when they were scared. Even when they were tired.
They moved. You want to know why you're stuck? It's not because you're unlucky. It's not because the world is against you. It's because you've been lying to yourself. You say you want to change, but you don't. You want the results of change without the pain of changing. You want the body without the discipline. You want the success without the sacrifice. You want respect without earning it. That's not how this works. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting to feel inspired. Stop waiting for someone to believe in you before you believe in yourself. Nobody owes you anything. Not success,
not happiness, not respect.
You want those things?
Earn them. Every single day, you have a choice. You can stay comfortable, stay safe, stay small. Or you can do the work. The boring, painful, unglamorous work that nobody sees.
The work that doesn't get likes or comments or applause.
The work that happens in the dark when nobody is watching.
That's where transformation happens.
Not in the spotlight.
In the silence.
You've been begging life to be easier.
Stop. Beg yourself to be stronger. Because life will never get easier. But you can get tougher. You can build a mind that doesn't break under pressure.
You can build a will that doesn't surrender to discomfort.
You can build a version of yourself that fear doesn't recognize anymore.
But first, you have to accept responsibility.
For everything.
Your failures, your weaknesses, your situation. All of it is yours. And once you accept that,
Once you stop blaming and start building,
everything changes.
I want you to imagine something.
A version of you that exists 1 year from now.
This version is different.
Stronger, calmer, more focused.
When this version walks into a room,
People feel it.
not because they're loud or arrogant, but because they carry a quiet power.
The kind of power that comes from knowing you've conquered yourself.
That person isn't born.
They're built.
Day by day, choice by choice,
Rep by rep.
and the building starts now.
Right now, in this moment, you have a choice.
You can close this video and go back to scrolling.
Back to comfort, back to distraction, back to the same life you've been living.
Or you can decide.
Decide that enough is enough.
Decide that you're done being weak. Decide that starting today, you become someone different.
Someone who doesn't negotiate with their own discipline. Someone who doesn't need external motivation to do what needs to be done.
Someone who keeps promises to themselves.
Strength isn't loud.
Real strength is silent.
It's waking up at 5 in the morning when your body screams to stay in bed.
It's choosing the hard workout when you're tired.
It's doing the work when nobody is watching and nobody cares.
That's power.
The world respects strength.
Not the fake kind. Not the kind that talks and brags and needs validation.
The real kind.
The kind that shows up every day without excuses. The kind that takes responsibility without blaming.
The kind that keeps moving forward no matter what.
You want people to respect you? Stop asking for it.
Earn it.
Become so disciplined they can't ignore you.
Become so consistent they can't deny you. Become so strong they can't break you.
You think successful people have some secret?
Some special advantage you don't have?
They don't.
They just refuse to quit.
When it hurt, they kept going.
When they failed, they got back up.
When people doubted them, they worked harder.
That's the secret. There is no secret.
Just work. Just consistency. Just refusal to surrender.
And you have that inside you right now. That strength, that power, that warrior.
They've been sleeping.
Waiting for you to wake them up.
Today is the day.
Stop living for comfort.
Start living for growth.
Comfort is killing you.
It's making you soft, weak, mediocre.
And you weren't born for mediocrity.
You were born to fight, to struggle, to overcome, to conquer. Not the world, yourself. Your fears, your doubts, your weakness. That's the real battle.
And when you win that battle,
When you look in the mirror and see someone you respect,
everything else falls into place.
money, success, relationships, purpose,
They all come to the person who has conquered themselves.
because that person radiates a different energy.
An energy that says, I don't need your approval. I don't need your validation. I know who I am. That energy is magnetic.
It attracts opportunity. It attracts respect. It attracts everything you've been chasing.
But you can't fake it.
You have to earn it. In the gym, in the early mornings, in the lonely hours when you choose growth over comfort.
That's where you find it. Now let me tell you who you're about to become.
You're about to become someone who doesn't complain.
Because complaining is weak, and you're not weak anymore. You're about to become someone who doesn't make excuses.
Because excuses are for people who don't want it bad enough.
And you want it that bad. You're about to become someone who doesn't need motivation. Because discipline is your new religion.
And discipline doesn't take days off.
Every single morning, you will wake up with a purpose.
Not because you feel like it,
But because that's who you are now. You will train your body even when it's tired. You will train your mind even when it's difficult.
You will show up even when nobody is watching.
because you're not doing this for them.
You're doing this for you.
For the person you're becoming. For the life you're building.
One day at a time.
Some days will be hard. Some days you'll want to quit.
Some days you'll wonder if it's worth it. On those days, remember this moment. Remember how it felt to be stuck.
To be weak, to be disappointed in yourself.
And use that memory as fuel.
Never again. You will never go back to that version of yourself.
That weak, distracted, undisciplined version. That person is dead.
And in their place stands someone new. Someone unbreakable.
You don't need to tell people you're changing.
Let them see it. Let your work speak louder than your words.
Let your results silence the doubters.
Let your transformation shock everyone who counted you out, including yourself.
Because deep down, part of you doesn't believe you can do this.
Part of you expects to fail again.
That part of you is about to be proven wrong. You will wake up every day and prove it wrong. With every workout, every productive hour, every choice to do the hard thing. You will prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. This is not about perfection. You will have bad days. You will make mistakes. You will fall. But you will get back up. Every single time.
Because that's what strong people do.
They don't avoid failure.
They refuse to stay down.
6 months from now, you will look back at this moment and smile. Because you'll realize this was the turning point. The day everything changed. The day you stopped being a victim and became a warrior. And warriors don't hope things get better. Warriors make things better.
through discipline, through sacrifice, through relentless forward movement.
That's your path now.
It won't be easy, but nothing worth having ever is.
So here's what happens next.
You close this video.
And you make a choice.
Either you go back to who you were,
Comfortable, safe,
Small. Or you step into who you're meant to become.
strong, disciplined, unstoppable.
There is no in between.
You either commit fully or you don't commit at all.
Half-hearted effort gets half-hearted results.
And you didn't come this far to settle for half.
So decide right now.
Who are you going to be?
The person who talks about change?
Or the person who becomes it?
I already know your answer.
Because if you've listened this long, you're ready.
You're done with excuses.
You're done with weakness.
You're done with waiting.
Today, you become someone new. Someone who cannot be broken.
Someone who cannot be stopped.
Someone so strong they can't ignore you.
Now go. The war starts today.
And you're about to win.